Squats. We're going to look at two different squats in this. We're going to look at the high bar squat and the low bar squat. Movement remains basically the same. We'll cover some drawings at the end, but primarily what we're looking at is the different bar position. So I haven't warmed up my shoulders, so excuse my mobility. So for a high bar squat, it sits higher up on the neck, sort of at the top of the trap where the neck joins the body. And what we're going to do is we're going to stay nice and upright, and it's more of a knee dominant lift. So we move forward like so. Obviously deeper, but I'm just giving you an example of the position. Low bar squat, it goes further down our back, allowing us to tilt our hips back slightly, and then we open our knees more. It becomes a hip dominant lift. Primary differences there. Now with the squat, what we're trying to do is we're trying to take our hip crease below the top of the knee. And that would look like so. I set myself up, take a big breath into my stomach, set my eyes, and then I bring the hip crease below the top of the knee. Now the things we want to avoid with the squat is changing our eye position during the lift. We want to be set, we want to be braced. We're bending the bar in. We want to avoid our knees collapsing inwards, like so. We want to keep them out nice and wide, and we want to avoid knees first becoming a good morning. Okay, so the two different squats here, we've got the high bar squat, where the weight moves directly over sort of the heels, the knees move further forward, and we stay quite upright. So it's a greater range of motion, more quad focused, good accessory. For powerlifting, it's not necessarily better because it's further to move. Now down here, we have the low bar. As you can see, there's not as much distance that we have to travel because the hips are coming backwards and the knees are coming forwards, but nowhere near as much. And it's easier to get the hip crease below the top of the knee if the hips don't have to go as far down. So more dominant position, however, we have to get the bar lower, which requires more mobility. And if we do it wrong, it puts more risk into our sort of our core area. So pros and cons, work with me and we'll work out which one's best for you.